quote, did not have the same mindset or killer mentality that Michael Jordan is supposed to have had. Ooh. So, Shannon, how much will this quote motivate LeBron?
Well, I think people, anytime someone takes a dig at you or don't think you as good as you say you are, as good as you think you are, I think you remember it. I don't think it's at the front of LeBron's mind. I think LeBron said he knows how much Coach Mo has put into the schemes and the productivity that he's gotten out of his out of the Nuggets. And like I said, when you're there with someone, you have the respect. But obviously, when someone coaches you, Skip, or they're on the staff with you, and they think someone else is better than you, yeah, I'm like, damn, dude, you was here. You saw the work I put in this thing, and you know what I'm capable of. But you know, that's his opinion. I mean, it's hard to get upset with someone's about their opinion, Skip. But LeBron's like, you know, we gonna see. We gonna toss this thing up at about
getting close.
About 8-9 hours, we gonna toss this thing up. We'll see.
So to me, this isn't obviously on par with somebody insulting LeBron's mom or his wife, but in a basketball context, I don't think you could sting LeBron any deeper than in comparing him to Jordan to say LeBron doesn't have the killer mentality that he said that he heard, or so, because Mike Malone didn't obviously coach Michael Jordan, but that Michael was supposed to have had. Well, he did, because I was there and I saw it. That is the essence of my issue with LeBron James. He doesn't have Michael's killer, that assassin mentality, the killer will that Jordan had. That's what separates those two. In the very end, obviously LeBron's very talented. He puts up great numbers. He's playing longer than Michael played. He takes better care of himself than Michael thought about taking care of himself, especially in those last couple of years in Washington, in the 3 that he took off. But in the end, that's what separates. LeBron doesn't have that killer intangible.
Skip, you like movies. You big in the movies. You like John Wick, right? You John Wick, one of your favorite, right?
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Yep.
You like Jack Reacher also? They do the same thing. At the end of the day, they get the guy, right? One guy just killing up everybody. Sometimes Jack Reacher, he leave him so they can tell, hey, I was here. Go let your boss know I was here. That's it. At the end of the day, Skip Bayless, we get the job done.
Those ain't got movies. This is real life.
In real life, my guy, look at what my guy at, year 17.
Yeah.
Who did that in year 17? Tell me the guy that's doing what he's doing in year 17. I'm waiting. Considering Michael only played 15. Are we really counting 14 and 15? You really want to count those at Washington? If you really want to count those, you're welcome to. Oh, nobody wants to count those. But had he won a title, you'd have said Michael Jordan won a title. He got 7, and he won it in year 14 and 15. But because he was, stir fry, nobody wants to talk about Washington, but I will.
He was a ceremonial player.
We don't do ceremonies. We don't do ceremonies. We do the real deal. My guy ain't no ceremonial. You beat my guy up last year. He had that little groin. Come on, LeBron. The little groin. I mean, a little groin shouldn't be able to keep old big LeBron down. He came back bigger, stronger, faster than he ever been.
He went 28 and 27 his first go-round with the Lakers. Is that good?
What your guy go? What your guy go in year 14, 15? Average a little 20 points. 20 little points. 20 little bit.
Not in shape.
Huh?
Pretty good for now.
Well, whose fault is that? Well, you know, Egg is a shape.
3 years.
Apple are shapes.
Yeah.
He might have been one of those shapes. Look at my guy. Chiseled. 6'9", so, 245.
So okay, everybody has a lot of respect for old Mike Malone.
Yeah.
He just pulled off the greatest upset in playoff history.
No, we did that. We did that in 2016. Skip Bayless.
There's no Kevin Durant. That didn't count. Come on.
But they didn't have Kevin Durant either.
So let's think about this. Mike Malone was an assistant on a staff in Cleveland from 05 to 10. So he witnessed firsthand, sitting right there at courtside, LeBron getting swept by the Spurs in the finals.
At 22.
He witnessed LeBron's meltdown against Orlando in the playoffs after he made the greatest shot heard around the world.
Skip, the man averaged 39, and you talking about he had a meltdown.
They had a meltdown.
Oh, they had a meltdown, huh?
Then against Boston, the last go-round, the first time in Cleveland, when he played LeBron, I thought the greatest game of his career in Game 3 at Boston on a Friday night. I just sat back in awe of it. And then what happened in Game 4, 5, and 6? his owner eventually accused him of quitting in those games.
Well, Steve Ballmer need to accuse Kawhi and Paul George of quitting. Can you imagine? Just imagine, let's just say for the sake of argument, on those teams in 2010, when you said he quit, he'd have had someone the equivalent of Paul George. Or he'd have had someone the equivalent of sixth man of the year coming off the bench. Kawhi Leonard was up 3-1 with Paul George.
This isn't about Kawhi Leonard. This is about LeBron James up against a Mike Malone who just back on April 21st said he doesn't have the killer mentality that Jordan did.
So what
killer
was,
mentality?
hold on, time out, Skip. Okay.
That's the ultimate shot.
What years, so he got LeBron as an 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old?
Well, 05, yeah.
Well, yeah, so the man 19, the man a teenager. So guess what your teenager was doing? He was asking his mom to send him stamps.
I thought he was the GOAT.
No, your guy was at 19, was asking mom to send him a roll of stamps.
Yep.
My guy was buying mom a house. My guy was paying utilities. Your guy was living at the expense of North Carolina. So are you really going to compare a 19-year-old grown man paying bills as opposed to a guy that's asking his mom to send him stamps?
There is a reason that one guy is 3-6 in the finals, and the other guy went 6-0 with 6 MVPs in the finals. There's a reason it's called killer will, killer mentality.
Well, if we had Phil, can we get Phil Jackson? Can give us Phil Jackson? Give us Phil Jackson for 6 years. Give us Greg Popovich for 6 years. Give us Red Auerbach for 6 years, and let's see what our record would have been.
I thought you liked Frankie V.
I like Frank, but hold on, Skip. The difference between like and being all-time historically great coaches.
Well, LeBron coaches that team.
Oh, not LeBron coaches the team.
Red Auerbach.
Don't do that,
He's
Skip.
Red Auerbach.
All I know is that we might not get as many times. We're going to get one this year. Skip, if we get 4 rings.
You should have it.
With 3 different teams and 4 MVPs, and we got all the playoff records we got. The scoring records we got.
Vegas is saying it's over.
I don't care what Vegas say. I don't listen to Vegas.
Prohibitive.
I stopped going to Vegas.
4-9.
Vegas got a lot of my money because I thought I was smarter than Vegas.
So LeBron James should sit back in the locker room before tonight's game, and he should say, that guy who's coaching that other team, he took the ultimate shot at me. I'm going to show him. Watch this.
We are.
Watch me kill you.
We got 7 games to prove that we are not what he said we were. So we're not going to get into all this and go back and forth. We got the utmost respect for Coach Mo.
Do you?
But he got to deal with us.
That's what you're saying publicly.
You got to deal with us.
You should have something. Because if you're that dude, you should have that killer.
Hey, don't come. And at the game, when the series was, don't come shaking my head. Hey, you're a heck of a ball player. No, I wouldn't hit none of that. Yeah. You already took your shot.
You took
so
your
I
shot.
know where you stand with me.
I agree.
So don't come up here and try to pile me up. Kick.